What's up? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? My peeps, my peoples, peep squad is in the building. What's going on? Let's get into it. Let's talk about Black Ink Crew. The new season has started. I know the life is late. It's late night, but working, doing overtime and all the things of that nature. But let's get into this situation. Let's talk about what's going on. Let's talk about what's popping with this situation. Lord have mercy. So, Black Ink Crew is totally, really, really, really a mess. Like, it is so much going on. You got Donna out here in these streets. Donna is out here talking all types of ish and talking all types of mess. Donna is out here saying last season, when it comes to Black Ink Crew, when they was all staying in Atlanta and Donna and Mr. Alex disappeared, she's basically saying that the whole crew that stayed inside the Atlanta house and everything was up there inside the pool doing God knows what with God knows who, and everybody was swapping, and it was all like swapping this person, swapping that person, just swapping all around the situation. So basically, she's calling out the crew, and then on top of that, Donna is out here calling out Puma, saying Puma is part of the LGBTQIA community. Lord have mercy, what is really going on in this situation? So much is happening, so much is going on. It's getting ridiculous out here. Black Ink Crew is really doing a whole lot to basically get some, ratings and get some viewership and everything. But in any event, we're going to continue to talk about the messiness and the drama that was going on. So Black Ink Crew, it starts off, everybody's outside. They're waiting for Alex to show up so they can dismiss Alex, so they can talk about Alex, so they can be negative towards Alex in everything, because Alex is still with Donna out here in these streets, y'all. And it seems like they want him to break up with Donna, and Alex is not trying to break up with Donna at all, point blank, period. That is not his style, and that's not his stilo. Alex still wants to be with Donna. Alex is going to stay with Donna for the time being, but it also looks like Donna and Alex are not really together, because when it comes down to the situation, um Donna has not posted Alex. Alex has not posted Donna. And it seems like they cleaned their IG up of each other. But also Donna is doing some new things on her IG. And also Alex is too as well. But basically they used to go live all the time. But it don't seem like they're going live anymore together. So something ain't really sweet and all good in the situation when it comes to Alex and Donna. So we shall see what's going to happen. But in any event, Caesar is out here. He is upset. He is mad with Donna. You got Puma. Puma's upset. He's mad with Donna. They don't want Donna around. They don't want Donna in a situation at all, point blank, period. They don't want her to come through. They don't want her to show up. She is banned from the shop and everything. They're telling, Alex is this and questioning Alex, like, what you doing with her? What happened in Atlanta? You have scars on your face. You have bruises on your face. Blase in the third, you had a scratch. And Alex is like, well, no, nothing happened. So Alex is out here denying anything happened, anything went down between him and Donna. He's basically taking a blame, saying he was shaving his face and him and Donna got into it. He said Big Mama, and basically he kind of went up with the razor. If it don't sound like he is copping please, I don't know what it is, baby. It is all totally a mess out here in these streets. I'm just like, OMG. And then on top of that, when it comes to Donna and Kwani, Donna is out here asking Kwani for that head up. Donna's asking Kwani like, yo, when I see you, it's on sight, baby. And Kwani said that she don't got no fear in her heart and she ain't scared of nobody. But in any event, we know Kwani got them paws too as well, because remember when C's, sent his assistant to take care of Kwani when they was at the movie theaters, and Kwani ended up getting into an altercation with C's assistant, and C's basically was sending people to get at Kwani. And now you got Kwani and you have, Puma out here talking about no DV, no this, no that, no none of that. But yet C sends a woman to attack Kwani. You know what I mean? So what's going on in that situation? And they're all talking about, Donna's this and Donna's that, Donna's bad, and everything going on with that situation. But didn't you beat up Puma over a chicken wing? And Puma basically made an allegation against you, C's, that you came through. You pulled the steel out on him in the situation. He said that, and then allegedly you sent your assistant to, get at Kwani. Kwani ended up winning that situation, and then C's turned around and said that it wasn't his assistant that actually attacked Kwani. It was actually Puma. So you know what I mean? Like Puma and Kwani need to fall back. I know the money's good, but y'all doing too much writing on C's, baby. Way too much writing on this situation. But in any event, it's like they got a whole lot of issues going on. And Donna was out here calling out Caesar, basically saying, C's, like, yo, listen, you've been found guilty of child neglect in the city of New York. And also you've been charged with DV with your daughter. So what are you talking about me and my situation with Alex when you're actually on record being convicted? So this is what Donna says out here in these streets, y'all. So Donna's out here saying a whole lot. And Donna's getting her information from Crystal, because right now, if you go on Instagram, Donna and Crystal are really cool, and they really got a relationship. So we shall see, how much more information, Donna is going to be throwing out here in these streets, because she's getting all her information from Crystal. And Crystal's telling her everything, y'all. So in any event, you guys can check out my previous video, and it'll show you everything that Donna said that C's has been convicted of, baby. I was like, OMG, it is going down. But moving on, y'all. Moving on from the situation, Alex is sitting there. He's defending Donna. He's saying, you don't have to tell me about Donna. Donna's getting help. Blase and the third. She needs a whole lot of help, because Donna don't know how to talk to people. She don't know how to move around and anything. Donna is kind of, very disrespectful in the situation. What's up, April Morgan? What's up, Ashley? What's up, Norris, Tony? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? So it's a whole lot going on in this situation. I was like, So you have Alex, he's just sitting there just looking, and they're basically trying to tell him he needs to leave Donna. Donna this. You got Puma out here talking about, I don't want to be involved in this. This is bad. Where you been, Alex? Donna's this, Donna's that, and all this other stuff. And Puma's doing a whole lot on Instagram. He's doing a whole lot of talking. He's doing a whole lot of smacking. And basically him and Donna going to go head to head if he continues with this situation. And, it's not saying that he's wrong, but at the same time, he got to look at the person he's defending, which is C's, but also he got to look at the whole situation, because his situation with Kwani wasn't so good and so great at the same damn time. But in any event, I commend Puma for standing up and saying he don't want to be on the show with anybody that putting their hand on their partner, point blank, period. He don't want to be a part of that. And he's also out here saying that, when it comes down to the situation, if Alex would have put his hands on Donna, then it would be a whole different story. It'd be a whole different outrage out here in these streets. But, he's doing a whole lot, but he better hope all this capping that he's doing for C's don't backfire on him. And then you have, what's his name? Mr. Teddy. Teddy's upset. Teddy's mad. He's really mad because Donna's making these, Donna said, something negative about the Asian community, which she posted on the Shade Room. And right now Teddy's with an Asian woman. So he's taking that to the heart. He's taking that even more personal, which she was wrong for making that statement, point blank, period. Especially when you got mothers, not being around anymore. And that situation happening is not cool. But in any event, Donna's too ignorant to understand that what she was doing was wrong. And this is what Alex is trying to say. And it was like, she's too old to be too ignorant. She's too old to not to know better. And Teddy basically doesn't want Donna to come around. Then you got C's. He's feeling a certain type of way as far as when the situation going down, that Donna is always happy when something's going on, when he's beefing, when he's having negative publicity, when he's having negative things going on. So he's feeling a certain type of way about the situation as well. So there's a whole lot going on in this situation. And basically Donna is out here crying because now they don't want her back to the shop. Donna, you already know they didn't like you. So if you wasn't going to fall in line and follow the rules and the regulation of what C's, Teddy, and also Tati want you to do, you already know that's going to be a problem. Not saying that they're angels, but if you want to keep that paycheck coming, you want to keep on the show, there's some things that you got to tone down. You can yell, you can scream, but just don't put your hands on nobody. Just don't go after them. Just don't, don't do all that. You know what I mean? Because that's a problem. Even though Caesar used you and Teddy used you and Sky to go after people he wanted you guys to go after, that he wanted out the shop and things of that nature. Caesar has not forgave Donna for sleeping with Duchess. That's point blank, period, on the situation. Yes, sir, y'all. And Teddy is out here doing way too much. Teddy is doing way too much. Teddy is too funny when this situation. Teddy is just like but also Teddy is also standing up to C's to let C's know you suing your baby mama is not cute. You suing your baby mama doing a press conference as bananas. And basically, you got Crystal out here saying on Instagram that, all this stuff with the press conference and things of that nature, that wasn't even on board. Like, she basically said that ain't even happening, that ain't even going down, and the show wanted Cease to actually sue her. And so basically she said all this is fugazi and all made up. And basically, when it comes to Crystal, she also says her daughter Cheyenne has graduated from high school. She got a bunch of scholarships, and she's been accepted to multiple prestigious colleges out here in these streets. But Crystal's also out here sharing information with Donna, because Donna is beefing heavy with C's, and it don't seem like it's just for TV. They're beefing because they're trying to take money out her mouth, and she's feeling a certain type of way about it. Point blank, period. She said they trying to run me out. Donna's crying. Donna just like feeling like they're trying to push her up against the wall and kick her out. And they've been trying to kick you out because right now they feel like they don't have a use for you. But who's going to bring it? You got rid of all the people that brings it. Donna may be out of control. Donna be doing too much. If she can tone it down, keep her hand to herself and go to counseling. But the way that she talks, the way that she moves around, the way that she be acting is just shocking. And sometimes it goes viral, and ain't nobody else going viral on that show. Come on, let's get serious. And also, when it comes to Donna's pink hair, I'm feeling that pink hair. And let's get to Tati. Tati out here done got arrested again. Tati done got arrested. She's out here in the streets. Tati's out here, she got Puerto Rico, people from Puerto Rico shipping her stuff allegedly to a P.O. box that's in her name, and she's delivering it to people out here in these streets. Tati is out here. Tati is a number one criminal. So therefore, Tati's out here putting poison out here on the streets. This is not Tati's first time. This is like Tati's second time. She has a record. She's been charged before. This is a second charge, and she got 2 felonies out here in these streets. Like Tati is out here doing the most. And basically, this is the person that you choose to run your shop. This is the person that you say is good. This is the person that you say is credible. This is C's is running up behind us talking about she's the best, she's this, she's that. But this girl is complete criminal, and she's running with gangbangers and gangs. And I believe Tati actually got arrested when what's his name? Fetty Wap recently got arrested with, trafficking. And I believe that she's a part of that particular case. But also, when it comes down to the situation with Tati, this ain't Tati's first go around. Tati's been out here in these streets, getting arrested, sharing everything that she can on the show, sleeping her way to the top on the show. And now she's out here selling. I knew she got that house that she got from illegal gang. I knew it. I knew she got it from illegal stuff out here in these streets. Yes, Tati's out here moving all types of weight. But in any event, I knew Tati was not going to be going to jail, because basically she took a plea deal, and I believe she's going to get 5 years probation and the situation. And this is not her second time. If Tati looked like me, I would be behind bars in jail. There wouldn't be no plea deal, and I wouldn't get out on my personal recognizance at all, because it's not her first offense. This is her second time getting arrested with conspiracy and getting arrested with weight. As you can see, attempted conspiracy in the first degree, and indicted on 1 account, and a C felony 1 account. Okay, then she has a B felony 1 account, and also conspiracy first, and indictment 1. You know what I mean? So basically, all this is recent. So while she was filming out here judging people, acting like she wants to be this, so is she running drugs through the Black Ink tattoo parlor? So are she running drugs? Is she funneling C's money? You know what I mean? So he can go over there and build more shops and more shops and more shops, because right now she's on TV acting like she's this prestige woman, and and she wants order. Donna so bad. Donna ain't out here selling poison to people. Donna ain't out here messing up people's lives. Donna ain't out here getting first degree felonies. Donna don't got 2 felonies on her record. And now Tati get the plea. She's going to get 5 years probation after her guilty plea. You know what I mean? So I believe she was running with Fetty Wap, because Fetty Wap got arrested with conspiracy from New Jersey to New York. And I believe Tati is a part of that situation. And recently Tati, got into a altercation outside of her house. She said it was her neighbors, and her face was messed up. So did she get the hands put on her because she was out here snitching? I have no idea. But y'all tell me what you think about this situation. So why is she the manager of Black Ink? Why is she on TV and she's been getting arrested and selling weight and moving all types of stuff? And she pleaded guilty. So that means she's guilty too. She pleaded guilty. She's getting 5 years probation. So she's running drugs somewhere. She's running drugs through something. And she got a nerve to judge Donna. She got a nerve to judge anybody on the show when she's out here selling poison in our community to our people and destroying lives. And then she's on TV acting like she's an angel and trying to tell people what to do, like she's a role model. Then her family's on TV all happy about it and supporting her. She is a full-fledged criminal. I mean, a criminal, a double whammy criminal out here in these streets, y'all. I mean, when I say she is Tati, full-fledged criminal is all I needed to read in the title. Lord have mercy. Donna looking crazy, but I respect her trying to get her money. And she's trying to get Phil. What's up? She's trying to get her money legally. She ain't out here hustling. She ain't out here selling drugs. She ain't out here doing conspiracies. And who knows, who was being affected, especially when you actually have, a lot of these, things are being mixed with the F, and people are passing away because people are cutting their material and their product with different things, and she's out here doing that. You know what I mean? So at least Donna's trying to work hard. Donna is a lost soul. Hey, what's up, Kim Johnson? How you doing? Tati's moving weight like that. She's moving a lot of weight. She was moving weight with Fetty Wap and his people. But Tati, she got away with it. You know what I mean? She got probation. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. I'm just like, it is crazy out here in these streets. So basically, they're making Donna look like she's the worst thing ever that's walking. But this girl's out here selling poison. This girl got, this is her second charge on the show. So Black Ink is promoting, VH1 is promoting a drug dealer on TV. And that's basically getting away with it because of what she looks like. And that's point blank, period. But in any event, moving on from that situation, Tati is wondering why her cousins and everybody moved out the house. They moved out the house because they didn't want to be around you and your criminal activity. God only knows who be running up in that house, who be up in that house. I would be scared to be in there too as well. Like, are you kidding me? I would be afraid. And then on top of this, Tati got a nerve to have a board in the house to tell people what chores they need to do. And they're all over 25, 26. I wouldn't be living in your house with all these directions. Girl, won't you stop being a criminal? Won't you put that on a board? Stop selling drugs. Stop being a criminal. Stop getting arrested. That's what you need to put up there, because you recently got arrested, 2 seasons ago, and now you're back. And you basically got a plea deal because all you got to do is show the boobs and show the booty, especially if the judge is a heterosexual. Then boom, bada bing, he's going to be easy on you. Put the makeup on, you put the lipstick, you put the earrings on, you make the breast stick out, let them look at it. They'll be all right with the situation, especially if you got a judge that you have a lawyer that's connected to a judge, went to school together. They're going to take it easy on you. And basically, she's going to go there and act like she's innocent in the situation. You got Tati, father, her sister, her mother, like, oh my God, are you out of jail? Is everything all right? Her cousin, her nephew, or somebody that's staying in the house with her, he basically said the police barged into the house and basically had their hand on their weapon and woke him up out of his sleep. You know what I mean? Who wants to live in an environment like that? Who wants to live in a house like that? Who wants to live like that? Like, are you kidding me? Like, come on. Like, that's why nobody's living with you. She was like, everybody done moved out because they're scared, So she had an arrest warrant out for her. And now she's like, whoa, like she can get on TV and brag about her lifestyle and live her lifestyle and do whatever. So basically, what's going on at the tattoo shop? I know there's customers coming in that tattoo shop. You can't tell me they ain't. Don't worry, VH1 gonna get caught out there and they're gonna have to cancel Black Ink Crew. You watch. So Tati's getting caught with trafficking from Long Island to New Jersey to New York. And this is the same situation that Fetty Wap, when Fetty Wap got arrested, this is the same situation. He's out on bail. I believe he had to pay $150,000 to actually get out. And he has, Amani or whatever his name is, that's from Love and Hip Hop New York, representing him as his lawyer. And I thought he was an entertainment lawyer, but in any event, so this is the big thing. And this is the second time. Like, come on. Like, they are desperate for cast members. And then we got C's, he got kingpins working for him. Where you getting that money from, C's? Why, how are you able to open up all these shops? Are you gonna tell me Donna? I mean, not Donna, but homegirl's been running money through. So you got C's out here trying to sue his baby mama for $10 million, $5 million. And basically he knows she ain't got the money, and it's only gonna cause strife between him and his daughter. And basically, what did this press conference do? We was all here. We talked about the press conference. Nothing happened with the press conference. Nothing at all. Like, Lord have mercy. See, ugly ass. I know. Lord have mercy. It's a mess out here in these streets. And C's basically, they looking down at Donna. Donna ain't messing up no lives. She ain't destroying no lives. Tati's in there. She probably got the coke under the table. Lord have mercy. OMG, this is why the shop is protected, because Tati's protected by the gangster, the real mother suckers out here in these streets. But she did get beat up by her next door neighbor. But in any event, moving on from that situation, we got Crystal and Rock. They come through to the shop, and first thing you know, Spider gonna start with Rock. Too bad Rock doesn't have heart. Too bad Rock don't know how to swing and get loose and get low, because Spider would have been knocked out. Spider comes in and he's starting all types of mess and all types of ish for no reason. He's starting with, what's her name? This girl, her name's Crystal too. And Crystal, Lord have mercy, what do you do to your face? Like, what do you do to your lips? Your lips look like sausages, girl. Your face looks swollen. I know you ain't pregnant. Something's going on in this situation. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. What is really happening? Like, this is bad for business. She's a beautiful girl. She's been a beautiful girl on the show, but whatever she did to her face, man, it looks terrible. But right now, at this time and point, she's feeling a certain type of way because, Spider's coming at her for no reason. Spider, let the manager do her job. Let, what's her name? Tati do her job. Let her complain. Who are you to be up there complaining, trying to call them out and trying to embarrass them and try to punk him at the same time? Rock, this is why you never let nobody punk you. You let one person punk you once, everybody think everybody's gonna try you. And right now you're trying to be tough and stick up for yourself. If you really wanted to stick up for yourself, you should have picked up a chair. You should have picked up that computer. You should have picked up something. You should have went through that crowd, baby. You should have got to homeboy. You should have laid him down because he was testing you, was calling you P, all types of stuff, just disrespecting you. He's mad because of the girl you got. But in any event, let's get back to Rock. So when it comes to Rock, like, what's going on with all these fake storylines? I don't even think Rock and Spider was even going to fight. It looked like it was staged. It looked like it was set up. But, Rock was saying that he used to live in a tree, in the middle of winter because his parents was on drugs and he had a little brother. Where's your little brother, Rock? And could we expound on that story about you being homeless, living in a tree with your brother in the New York park, with carpet, a cardboard box? Like, what happened to that situation? Like, we never got any clarity on that. Where's your brother at? Like, what's going on? All we see with you is with Crystal. Like, did you make that story up? Are you and Bay making up stories about your childhood? Like, what's going on? Like, it's too much happening in this situation. And Crystal, I don't know what's going on with Crystal. And then let's just talk about Puma. Puma, what's going on with your hairstyle? Puma still got he's still got the Beijing going on the side. He still got the black shoe polish on his head. We can tell, we can see Puma. Puma, you need to chill out. We know what's up with that situation. Like, come on, baby. Like, you're doing too much. And Puma's trying to do the best that he can do. But at the same time, he's stepping out in fire. He got the Beijing going on. He got too much going on. It's just too much. And now we got Rock and we have have, Spider about to get into him, about to go, and it doesn't look real at all. And why couldn't Spider get through, to Rock? Like he couldn't move Bay out the way. He couldn't move Dottie out the way. Like, what's going on? Like, man, you just said that you got problems with your head, Rock. I mean, Spider, you said that you got issues and everything, and you need to go see the doctor. But Spider, I'm gonna need you to go see a dentist. I'm gonna need you to go get your teeth clean. I'm gonna need you to go get your teeth fixed because your teeth look like Chick Licks Mountain and a pickaxe at the same time. I'm gonna need you to stop cutting your hair. I'm gonna need you to stop putting these earrings in your ear until you get your teeth fixed. It looks like somebody done painted his teeth with yellow paint and then they chiseled them down. And he's sitting up on here on TV starting with somebody. Boy, you need to go to the dentist now. Like, what is going on? So now they're about to get into an altercation. I'm like, what is happening? What is going on? Way too much is going on. And he can't get through. And as big as you are, as tall as you are, you can't get through. You all out of breath. You all acting crazy. You this older guy with kids and a wife. And you out here acting a fool, trying to fight somebody over clients, trying to fight. Why are you starting with this kid? You should be teaching him and showing him the work ethic, or speaking to Tati about the situation, because that's her job. What you trying to take her job? What you trying to get extra pay? What you trying to kiss up to C's? If you want to kiss up to C's, you're gonna have to start moving weight, baby. You're gonna have to start getting criminal records out here in these streets, baby. We get C's coming through acting like he is somebody in the situation, like he can control the shop, which is all fake and fugazi, point blank period. We have, Dottie out here acting like she can't control the shop. Her first day as being manager at the shop, she finally got what she wanted. She's been selling, she's been giving it away, she's been throwing it up in the air, she's been tossing it around. She'll give it to anybody that'll take it and everything. So she's trying to tell them what to do, and she's babying them. Basically, she ain't even speaking to them like she's supposed to. Like, yo, the situation is employees are fed up because people are taking your clients. You guys are walking in late. You guys are doing this and that. We need to clear this situation up. We won't have this problem. People won't have to come at you. But is she acting like a manager? No, because she don't care about the damn job. She's running drugs. Why should she care? So Spider, please get your teeth fixed. Like, Lord have mercy. And he's out here. Look, he got this shit on top of his head. He got these big ass earrings in his ear. Fix your teeth. Your wife should not have you on TV looking the way that you look, and you should not be even trying to get any attention to yourself or try to fight anybody. If you're gonna fight somebody, lay them down. You can't lay nobody down because you can't even get down. Like, bend down and touch your toes, mother sucker. Like, you doing way too much. But in any event, we got Crystal. You can't really tell that she's crying because her face is swollen with Botox. She got all these shots. Her lips look like big old sausages. Her nose look like a Twinkie. Her face is all spread out. She looks like a straight Teletubby out here in these streets. I know she's trying to be pretty for TV, but you was already pretty, girl. You was already looking good. I don't know what's going on in this situation, but way too much. And then when it comes to, Teddy's feeling a certain type of way because, basically you got C's out here talking about he's going to take Crystal to court and all this other stuff, and he's not feeling that situation. Teddy thinks that it's the wrong thing to do. Yeah, because everybody clown C's. I clown C's, the internet clown C's. When he got up there on the Shade Room, he did his press conference on the Shade Room, basically with his mama, his girlfriend, and him, and basically said he going to sue Crystal for $10 million or $5 million. He ain't even got $10 million or $5 million. Well, maybe he do. Ask Tati. But in any event, he knows she ain't got that money, and he ain't got that money. So why is he gonna ask for that to have her to stop? She ain't gonna stop. She gonna say what you want to say. All you gotta do is come out here and defend yourself and show your proof and your facts and do it with the Shade Room. But saying that you're gonna sue her, it just look ridiculous. And Teddy basically feels it's ridiculous, and Teddy feels it's ridiculous for C's to be out here, doing what he's doing. And also he was on the side of Crystal, and he ain't never been on the side of Crystal before. He can't stand Crystal, but he doesn't like the way that C's is actually treating his baby mama and, with their daughter involved. And he doesn't like that C's is allowing his new chick, you know what I mean? Suzette, or whatever her name, Suzette. I forgot. I haven't talked about Suzette and Black Ink in so long. I forgot their names. And Suzette out here beefing with C's daughter, and he thinks it's okay. And you're supposed to get that situation fixed with your daughter first and show her that you love your daughter more than anything in the world. That's a girl growing up, and you're supposed to be her father. But C's ain't worried. C's ain't concerned. If he was concerned, this whole situation would be different. It wouldn't have went down that way. And Suzette would have been more helpful in the situation. But Suzette wanted that girl out the picture. And also C's daughter, she got a mouth on her. She's feeling a certain type of way. Now she's living in this big house in Atlanta and everything is all good. And she's probably just a little bit confused about the situation and things of that nature. And Suzette says she's a social worker, she's a counselor, she's a group therapist, she's all this other stuff that she is, and she couldn't conduct that situation. She gets out here and argue with his daughter, and Teddy did not like that. Even though, Caesar's daughter was wrong by being disrespectful to Suzette, but you to argue with your man's daughter and you being an adult and having kids, how would you feel if Caesar was arguing with your child? How would you feel? You'll be all right because you just want that clout and that money. And when it comes to Suzette is desperate out here in these streets. Suzette has been on the sideline for years. She's been on the sideline when he was with Duchess. She's been on the sideline when he was with Miss Kitty. And now she finally got her way in. First she had to get some work done, lose some weight, and get some money. And Caesar's now totaling her around the neighborhood. You know what I mean? It's just one of them situations, but whatever the case is. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. They be doing way too much. And I'm just like, oh my God, Spider, do something with yourself. Crystal, please stop with the surgery. Teddy is going to be all right. Donna actually meets up with, Bay, because Bay is feeling a certain type of way about Donna, because Donna liked the comment on the Shade Room. I mean, she posted a comment, and basically, it was offensive to anybody. It was offensive to everybody to say, oh, he should have did this, he should have did that, when these ladies, departed from this earth when they was in a parlor or something like that in Atlanta. And what what's her name, Young Bay, was going through, it was a terrible situation. But in any event, Donna's supposed to be cool with Young Bay, and she don't even understand what was wrong with the situation. She don't even get it. Like, Donna is just mad ignorant. Donna's ignorant. She don't know no better. Like, something's wrong with her. Like, how you not get it? How you think that's okay? Like, why would you even want that type of smoke? You could have posted anything else. You could have posted under something else. You could have did anything else but do that. Now they're using this against you to make you just look bad. They're making you look worse than the drug dealer on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is so crazy. But in any event, they sit down and have the conversation. Donna goes in there all rude, like, yeah, I'm mad at you. I'm mad at this. Donna, she's mad at you because you posted a comment. She hasn't really been coming after you. Bay can't be trusted either because she's a liar as well. But at the same time, you were shady in the situation. You should have called her and apologized when you found out what you did was wrong. Donna says that she's in therapy. There's no way Donna's in therapy. Donna's in nobody therapy. Donna's not going nowhere. Donna don't think nothing wrong with her. And that's the whole problem. Donna, once you fix yourself, you'll be all right. Like, instead of all this drama, you should have been practicing on, I don't know, I guess she gave up on tattooing. Like, she could have went to a school or something. I would have been trying to have Young Bay teach me to tattoo. Like, she's your friend, girl. But in any event, like, she enters the conversation all rude, like, I'm mad at you. What you mean you mad at me? Then Bay has to cry and show her, like, oh, I'm crying, you hurt me. Then Donna get it, oh, I'm sorry. But she got so much energy because she's so hopped up. And you need to be mad at the right people, Donna. You take your energy out on the wrong people. You do too much. You don't think. You just need to pause for a second and marinate on the situation, marinate on the information that you're receiving, because it takes time for you to process it. Then also you process everything as, let me run at this person, let me get this person. People are saying that you got DV in your relationship, that you're violent and everything. Why would you post online that you're gonna beat up Kwani when you see her? It's on site. Why would you even do that when you still want to be on the show? Because that's why you're crying, that's why you're sad. And as you see Donna in the video, Donna at this point didn't have a place to stay. Her and Alex, her car was in tow. They had her car at the shop for almost like 3 or 4 months, so she had no transportation, so she was going through some things. So you got one opportunity is this show. They're not paying you right. Well, switch up and make yourself the star of the show. You can do that because people tune in to really watch you. Ain't nobody tuning in for C's, ain't nobody tuning in for Young Bay, ain't nobody tuning in for Rock, ain't nobody tuning in for Crystal or Teddy. Come on, let's be real. Puma maybe because Puma got a good personality, but other than that, people are tuning into Alex because he got swag, he got style. Like they act human, they act normal. You know what I mean? They're not so scripted, and Young Bae, people tune in to see Young Bae's tattoo. You know what I mean? Her tattoos. And finally they show Young Bae's shop. But in any event, they make amends. Then we got Young Bae. She's out here tattooing, Mob Deep, Havoc, you know what I'm saying? RIP to Prodigy. So that's basically the situation of the show. So we shall see how all of it's going to pan out. This happened a year ago. C's going down to the shade room and doing a press conference, and we was ragging on this situation, y'all. For real, for real. What's up, LaPrice? How you doing? Spider needs to go back to the gutter because he looks like a sewer rat. Lord have mercy. You all right, yo, I thought I was being bad. Krista looks like a train wreck, but you bad. What's up, LaPrice? How you doing? What's going on? So in any event, that's the situation. That's the show. So we shall see how it goes. And we're going to do growing up hip hop too as well. It's just that, I had to work on the holiday and I've been doing a lot of hours at work, So there's a lot going on in that situation. But if anybody want to call in, anybody want to jump on the StreamYard, let me know. Let me put the number on the screen, baby. So that's basically it's a whole lot going on. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. This girl done got charged again out here in these streets. Like, VH1 don't want these people on the show, that person on the show, but this girl pleaded guilty. She pleaded guilty. Okay, so she's guilty. She took a plea deal. She's guilty. I'm glad you're good, LaPrice. That's good. That's good. For real, for real. So basically, that's the situation. So the phone lines are open. The numbers on the screen. We're going to get into it. Like, yo, this is so much going on. Donna's exposing a whole lot of situations with the Black Ink crew and what they are doing out here in these streets, and exposing Puma allegedly, if it's true. But she put this all on Instagram. You guys can check it out on my main YouTube channel, as I'll put the link down below in the description box once the video finished. But you guys tell me what you think, y'all. Yo, that is so wrong. Spider needs to go back to the gutter. Y'all are too much. Y'all are too much. For real, for real. But thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. We're going to go live a lot earlier, but I just been working so much and trying to upload, go to work, take care of the house, take care of the family, do all this other stuff. I was just like, yo, I got to go live tonight. But we're going to go live earlier tomorrow because we got to talk about the Breonna Latree situation and really dive deep into Tati's situation. Like, it's crazy out here. But you guys have a blessed, wonderful night. Peace and love. And also let me know if you guys are actually watching Black Ink Compton. I did take a look at it. It looks all right, but I'm getting mixed feelings and mixed reviews from people. Yo, 95% of them look like they need to take a bath. They are all part of the community. That wasn't a surprise. Well, you know, that's crazy that you do say that. That's crazy because Donna called it out. She said, "C's, Teddy too," because Teddy was there as well. Puma, and she kept saying that Puma is really a part of the LGBTQIA community. And basically she's saying, she posted up, she actually posted the rainbow and things of that nature, basically said Puma needs to take accountability because he likes potato sacks. Okay, he likes tea bags and stuff like that. Like, she was really going in on the situation. And then it seems like she has really teamed up with Crystal, and she's getting information from Crystal, which is C's baby's mother, allegedly about the court case of him being found guilty. And I was like, she said it's not a surprise. I was like, look, girl, I was surprised. I ain't gonna even front. I was surprised. I don't know why I was surprised, but I was. And then we already know about Tati, and Young Bae act like she's innocent, but she was probably in the mix too as well. She said that whole mansion in Atlanta was getting it in, baby. Was getting it in. They was in the pool, baby. And it was like, woo, wee. I was like, Donna, you doing that? We already know Tati is, she'll do anything for $1. She'll do anything for attention. She'll do anything just to feel beautiful because she doesn't feel beautiful. But it is what it is. And Kwani, you down too? Kwani was there, but Kwani did have another house. Kwani and Puma did have a separate house, but she's saying Puma for facts. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Peace and love, y'all. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Good night.